Good morning, YouTube. What is up? It is G Fitness 22 here, your 2023 Varna Classic Cup Classic Physique champion in the men's category. I hope you're all doing well. I haven't uploaded in the last couple of days because I was going through some changes that my body threw unexpectedly at me. So I had to take care of those things and address them properly so I can continue the prep basically. So now at the moment we are doing what we usually do at this part of day, which is gonna be some cardio on the incline treadmill. By the way, some of you wrote to me on my social media asking me how I am and what I'm doing, so I really appreciate all of your support, guys. Really, especially now, the last few days. So, what happened basically? I went to the show. I didn't use any diuretics. I didn't dehydrate. My body was responding perfectly. Last year on stage I was 79 kilograms. This year on stage, on the weigh-ins, I was 86.3. Carved up, I was under 90. I can argue that this was the best shape of my life, and I have a lot of things to improve on it, and I know how to do that. However, let's get to the point. What happened after that? I won, and then I ate. I didn't eat like a pig. I ate some protein bars. I wasn't even that hungry. I ate a burger in the evening, and then me and coach and Nikki, his colleague, we were awake. At least I was awake until around 12 in the evening. Now, whoever knows me knows that I wake up at 3-4 a.m. in the morning, so I go to sleep at around 10:30 in the evening. Having in mind I was still dehydrated. I had, for whoever has ever went to a bodybuilding show and has been backstage, knows that you drink alcohol before you go out for conditioning. That, on a pretty much empty stomach and depleted body, pretty much makes you tired eventually when the show is over. You want to lay down. So I slept from 12. This is still in Varna, and then we woke up at 4 in the morning. 5, we were already in the car going to Burgas, from where we were gonna go to Sofia, which happened. We were in Sofia around lunchtime, a little bit earlier than that. I was able to get 1 hour of sleep, and then pretty much I went to the gym, trained my entire upper body. My body went into a strange state at this point. I did not have any energy. Literally, my brain was fogged up. Massive migraine in the evening, extremely massive migraines. I had to drink a total of 4 milliliters of liquid Analgin throughout the night, and I had 2 milliliters more the day after that. Because my migraines make me blind. I pretty much cannot see whenever the migraine is speaking. So basically, the stage was on Saturday. On Sunday I ate freely, and Monday I went back on a 3-day depletion so I can continue pretty much sending the signal to my body that the stress is not over and that we have to continue keep on burning calories and not holding on to things. However, maybe it was because I allowed myself to be happy for a couple of hours. Maybe it's, I have no idea, maybe it's just my body. However, it started holding on to water and pretty much any and everything I give it. I became extremely lethargic, and shape went away really quickly. Before that happened, while still in the midst of the emotion, I decided to do the WABA Cup, which is in 23rd and 24th of this month, which is pretty much a little bit over a couple of weeks. So if I want to come in bigger on the next show, first of all, it's going to be impossible if I do WABA, because I have to go into a peak week very soon, and I have to keep my body relatively depleted so this can happen. On top of that, I have to travel to Burgas and back next week, and at the end of that week, right before the week of the show, I have to go back again to Burgas. Whoever is not from Bulgaria doesn't know, however, Burgas is on the other side of the country, pretty much the seaside. I live close to the mountains on the other side of Bulgaria. So it's around 300 to 400 kilometer drive in one direction. So I need to do 4 courses in total, which is above 1,000 kilometers, around my peak week. On top of that, I am not sure that I would be able to deliver any shape for the NPC, which is my optimal and final goal and destination, because if I am holding on to water now, I would most probably need to use diuretics. And kidneys are the one thing that you don't want to fuck up, pretty much. So, after speaking with coach as well, evaluating our options, I'm sitting at the moment at 90 kilograms, don't get me wrong, I'm still relatively ripped. However, my body isn't where I want it to be for it to be able to deliver what I wanted to deliver for the WABA Cup. So, I've made the decision to directly go to the Balkan Grand Prix. That way, I'll have enough time for my body to get into where I want it to be, my mind to get a little bit of relaxation, let's say, so I can push properly for the Grand Prix. I'm extremely happy with how this season is going nowadays. Don't get me wrong, guys. This is one thing about bodybuilding that doesn't get talked about a lot. And that is, you have a specific plan, and obviously that plan is going to change once you start executing the necessary steps. I believe this is in everything in life. So, whenever you're purposefully starving yourself while still eating a good amount of food. So imagine this. Imagine being hungry like you haven't eaten and still consuming close to a kilo of meat a day and having 5 to 6 meals a day. So it pretty much fucks with your head because you are eating food, however, you're pretty much eating your BMR, lesser than that actually, and there isn't any taste. On top of that, you're training, you're pushing your body to places where it does not go naturally. All of this can play a factor. So it is extremely important to not confuse work ethic, hard work, with being ignorant towards your health. If my body is telling me right now I want to hold on to things, and I tell it, no, you're gonna let go, most probably, if I'm lucky and I'm able to go to the NPC as well, after that I'm gonna have a very difficult time. And next year, I have planned to go to the Amateurs Olympia. So I'm gonna do a big off season, and for that to be executed properly, I need my body ready by the end of the year. So I've planned a couple of months, 4 to 6 weeks of rest, not complete rest after the shows. And if I push my body more than where it is right now, I'm not sure the off season is gonna also be properly executed. So I don't want to, pretty much in simple words, I don't want to make the domino effect in the negative way. On top of that, as you all know, my first, most important and only priority in life is my daughter. So I can also see myself extremely lethargic nowadays in the last couple of days. I only have energy in the morning. Carbs are introduced back into my system. I'm eating potato, rice, and cream of rice. However, I want to have more energy and not be lethargic. On top of that, I'm gonna be driving my child to the seaside, so I want my mind to be sharp when I drive. I don't want to be depleted, exhausted, and having to drive almost 1,000 kilometers in a week and a half. So having said all of that, to summarize it, not gonna do the WABA Cup. I'm gonna be directly doing the Balkan Grand Prix. On the mental side of things, yesterday, me and coach decided that it's time to do the blood work, because as you know, regardless of what you want to do, until you check the oil, until you check what's happening on the inside, you cannot do anything. So I'm gonna go and do that tomorrow, get my blood checked tomorrow, so we can calculate and execute the plan properly for the Balkan Grand Prix. This has helped my mentality a lot, because now I'm gonna have some questions answered, and I'm gonna be able to take the necessary steps towards where I wanna go. I'm still extremely confident. I still believe I'm on the right path, and I believe that part of that path is walking it. And walking it means adapting to it. You cannot just go berserk mode and decide, okay, I'm gonna do all the shows, I don't give a shit. Destroy your body and then pretty much have a good start of the season, take first, and then disappoint on the latter shows, which matter more. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm planning to do pretty much. Today I have chest. After this I'm gonna have a deep tissue massage, and I plan on resting and recovering, because right now energy comes and goes. I'm still happy that I'm not going above 91 kilograms, as right now on the mental side of things, every kilogram I see go up on the scale and I see it as water, I start getting pissed off, because I remember how my body was responding just a couple of weeks ago. So, yes guys, whenever you're on a diet, whenever you're trying to do something, well, it doesn't matter if it's not a diet, whenever you're executing a business, having some issues in the relationship with your partner, anything which needs proper preparation, it's exactly that. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. If you don't work on your relationship, if you don't work on your mindset, if you don't work on your business, if you don't adapt your approach, it's just not gonna happen. If you don't adapt the way you speak to your loved one, if you don't adapt the way you approach your business, if you don't adapt to the way that you used to approach your health, if you just try to go balls to the wall all the time, eventually, well, I'm sorry, but testicles are softer than a brick wall. So guess what's gonna break first? Right now, I believe it's around 5 o'clock in the morning, a little bit above that. I have 30 minutes of cardio now. Then I'm gonna have my breakfast. Then train, go home, massage. I'm gonna upload this vlog today. I hope I'll be able to get somebody to film me while I train. However, right now training isn't that flashy. It's more or less checking boxes, as my nervous system is also a little bit slow, so to say. One good thing is that I'm starting to sweat again. I almost did not sweat for the last couple of days. My body simply did not want to give me anything. Going in the sunbed for 10 minutes before, I was going in pretty much drenched. Now a couple of drops on my stomach. So I can feel sweating right now underneath my hoodie. So that's a good sign. Every day I feel a little bit better. However, there is still more work to be done. Sometimes work for me at least isn't going full out. Sometimes work is being aggressively patient and timing your next move so it can have quality. Quality over quantity, guys. It's better to do 2 shows and win both of them than do 3 shows and win only 1. So let's see how that pans out. And as you know, guys, as always, regardless of what life throws at you, regardless of how difficult the challenge is, regardless of how difficult the situation is, regardless of what anxiety you have for the future, don't stress about it. Don't live in the future. Don't live in the past. You will meet the future with the same tools you use to deal with what is behind you. So have confidence in yourself and in your current abilities and improve those, because those are the ones that you're gonna use in the future, whenever the future comes. However, make sure that you aren't unhappy before the crisis comes. That's Seneca, by the way. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this cardio now, have 15 minutes left, and we're gonna see how the day pans out. For now, and as always, guys, let's get it. Hey guys, GFitness22 here again. We are sitting at around 10 minutes after 5 my local time here in Bulgaria. I have a couple of meals left until the end of my day. I went to the massage therapist, got a semi-deep tissue massage because I'm still quite, even though I'm holding some water right now, I'm still quite dry in the sense that I'm not fat. So I don't want to stress the muscle too much. However, it was a nice massage. He also cracked me a little bit, which was also nice. As you know, I don't know if I think I've mentioned, I've broken my back twice, so releasing some pressure there is always nice. So basically, the plan remains what I mentioned in the morning. This entire video is only gonna be a compilation of the first video and this one that I'm making right now. I want you to understand something, guys. What we do in bodybuilding is something which is completely unnatural for the human body. We literally try to remove all of the stored energy that the body has in order to survive, while still try to maintain mental stability and a normal life, while literally wanting to stand in very short pants, sometimes even less than pants, naked almost in front of other men who are gonna tell you if you are good enough or not good enough. So you have people that count on you, now you have money into it, you have time devoted to it, mental energy, expectations, people that you don't want to let down. So it is very easy, especially after a win, whenever your body, for example, just like in my case, it tries to go against you a little bit, to get emotional or to lose focus. One thing that I know is that nothing wants to stand in front of anything which is relentless. The point is not to stop when you get tired. The point is to learn how to rest. What do I mean by rest? You know, the samurai? The samurai rests by doing a different workout. What I am doing, what coach decided to do, he introduced some carbs back into my system. Obviously, I'm eating clean. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the Sunday cheat meal. I hope he allows me to do that. I hope he does. We'll see. We're close to it, but at least I hope he gives me some pancakes. However, regardless if he does or not, right now I'm feeling that the body is starting to slowly understand that we're still in prep, and I'm feeling calmer. Also, every day I'm having more and more energy in the afternoon, which is vital for me, and I need that energy then. I am staying away from caffeine in the afternoon because I have to drink 7 liters of water anyway, so having to drink an extra liter for a cup of coffee, especially now when my kidneys are doing a lot of work and have done a lot of work, I don't think is so necessary. On top of that, heart rate, migraines. So yes, this has been the most difficult week of my entire prep for this season. I'm very happy it happened, because weeks like that strengthen your character. Just like the weights in the gym make the muscle grow, and this is exactly how the weight in life and in the circumstances makes your character develop into a stronger version. What I'm gonna do from now on and up until the show, I'm going to execute, and I'm going to strip any emotion which is attached to the execution of the plan. I'm not looking at myself too much. Don't get me wrong, I still have abs, I still have veins on my stomach, I still have veins on my legs. I am in good shape. However, I'm not in the shape I was when I was 2 days out, 3 days out before the competition. And that bugged with me emotionally and mentally. On top of that, I saw myself watery, and I did not see myself like that the entire prep. So, as everybody else, I also have a human brain, and sometimes it can show weakness. However, it doesn't matter, because if you see the weakness, you already have half of the problem solved. Now you just need to make it a strength. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following the plan. I am going to do my best for the Balkan Prix, and all of the guys which are competing in my category, don't think you're too big. Don't think I'm too skinny. Understand this. It's a combination between muscle and conditioning, and I brought the best of both worlds in the last show. That's one first. So, from here, I can only improve, so time will tell how this will develop. However, as always, I am confident in my approach, and I am confident that I'm on the right path. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I'm sorry for uploading that late this time. I am extremely exhausted. I am going to upload another vlog until the end of the week, hopefully. However, for now, I'm gonna wish you all a very good remaining of the day. Thank you for the support. Please subscribe, click on the notification bell. It helps me a lot. I see the channel grow. And yes, anything you would like me to talk about from this experience, any questions that you might have you want me to elaborate on, I'll be more than happy to speak about this in the next video. However, for now, from the Varna 2023 Classic Physiques Men's Champion, let's get it, guys.